What's up, everyone? Have you ever heard that saying, caught, not taught? Let's take a look at that today. What's up, everyone? It's Johnny here with Tell a Friend. Man, thank you so much for taking this journey with us. And man, I got a good thought today, which is called caught and not taught, right? And what is that in essence? That in essence is the influence you have over people's life indirectly, right? So people are gonna watching us no matter who you are. And we are being influenced every day by someone's actions, and we ourselves are kind of following that direction. So I just want to explain that. So real quick. So the other day, I'm walking in my house, and man, I stubbed my toe on my 16-year-old son's size 13 shoe. Man, it might have well been a boot because it's so freaking big. Anyway, so I was so mad. I'm like upset. I'm like, I'm gonna find this kid and tell him. I keep telling him not to leave his shoes in the hallway. So on my way to his room, I looked to the right there and I noticed my shoes right there, yours truly. Anyways, so I thought to myself, okay, well, if I go tell him, son, go get your shoe to the your shoes out of the hallway, and he sees mine, what is he gonna say? Anyway, so it got me thinking about what am I indirectly teaching and my kids indirectly catching from me. Caught, not taught. So I'm gonna use some examples here, and I think 4 different examples that I'm gonna share with you guys. And I know it's gonna bless you guys because it's very important, the influence we have over people's lives. So here's 4 things. The first one is respect, right? Now I said it again, I gave an example, my son's shoes. If I would have told him, son, go and pick them up, but he goes sees mine, he's not gonna respect what I say if he sees my shoes sitting there in the same place his are. So respect is caught, not taught. How I tell them, how I share with them, the tone of my voice. Caught and not taught. That's the first thing, very important, respect. The second thing is communication or language is caught and not taught. And this is something very important, right? Because our kids, I'm just saying our kids, I'm using my kids as an example, and maybe some of you have influences around you, but if I would to talk to my kids a certain way and they respond, I say to myself, maybe like a way I didn't want them to respond, and I say, okay, well, I mean, now I understand where they're coming from. But I'll give you an example. This is kind of a fun example. So the other day, I'm talking to Davina, my daughter, my youngest daughter, and she has the cat on my bed. Now, I like the cat. I don't mind the cat being in my room, but I don't want the cat in my bed. That's so wrong? Okay, maybe, I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe the cat lovers say it should leave it on the bed. Anyways, but so I sit down next to her, I start gonna give her this lecture, and I think she senses it, right? Because she goes, shh, Dad, you have your time to explain when I finish explaining my side. I'm like, so I froze. I don't know what to say because she stopped me and she started explaining to me why the cat should be in my bed. And I listened, I just stopped and listened, right? And it got me thinking later, like, well, that's kind of the way my wife sort of, when we have our communication, she tells me, let me finish what I'm saying before you can talk, right? And it sounded just like little Davina, my youngest daughter, and it made me laugh, and I kind of chuckled, but she is catching the way we communicate, or the language. Very important. The next thing is affection, right? Affection is caught and not taught. How am I treating others, my wife? How am I treating those around me? My kids are watching. People are watching you, how you're treating others, and they will treat people the way you treat others. Are you being affectionate? Are you treating people with love, caring? Are you going out of your way for them? Affection is caught and not taught. And the last thing I think for me is probably one of the most important things is faith is caught, not taught. However, I need to model a certain behavior, or in this case, a Christian behavior to my kids, right? Because I want them to live a life that pleases God. But all the kids, my kids, are gonna know about Christ when they're growing up is through me. How am I modeling that my life as a role model to them, right? I tell you these things because I think it's very important today, guys. Super important that how we live our life influences those around us. In my case, I try to influence my kids in that way, but things are caught and not taught. Think about that. What you're doing, how you're living, where you're going, how you're communicating, how you're showing love, whatever you're teaching, whatever you're indirectly taught. If you're on the phone with somebody, yelling at somebody, whatever it is, our kids or our people or our family around us is going to hear you and model that behavior. Anyways, I hope you're blessed with this message. I love you guys. Keep watching. Don't forget to tell a friend. And I love y'all. Be blessed.